Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Shri Sadguru Paramatmane Namaha. Sarva Maharshibhyo Namaha. The Lord defines what is real and what is unreal. 16th sloka. Nasato vidyate bhavo na bhavo vidyate sataha ubhayorapi dhrutushtontaha tvanayos tattvadarshibhihi. Substance. The unreal has no being. The real has no non-being. The final truth of these two has been seen indeed by those who has experienced the essence of things, knowers of the truth. This refers to persons who have directly seen the final truth. For them, it is no longer speculation or argument or more imagination, but direct perception. Such realized men understand clearly what is real and what is not real. The body and the world are non-existent, cannot have a state of reality at any time. Even if it appears to be real, it is the reality of the mirage only. The Atma alone is real. At no time was it not. At no time will it cease to be. The man of knowledge knows the truth. Others who are ignorant confuse the two by ascribing reality to the unreal, body and the world, and denying the real, the Atman. This confusion is the root cause of all sorrow and suffering for the mankind. To deny the existence of the real Atma, who alone is real, is the first error. To assert the existence of the unreal body and world is the second error. The first error is known as asambhavana and the second error viparita bhavana. By the first error, what is real vanishes, and so the eternal Atma becomes something which is far away from us. By the second error, what is palpably unreal is taken for the real, and thus the ignorant man brings upon himself endless suffering and sorrow. To end the sorrow, it is just enough for man to see the real as real and the unreal as unreal. This is the way to peace and the removal of sorrow. The spiritual masters know the secret and hence they are filled with bliss. The ignorant man fails to see the truth and hence he is caught in the whirlpool of samsara and suffer endlessly. In this verse, the Lord propounds the fundamental proposition of Vedanta. Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. Question. Who are the seers of truth? Answer. Those who see that Atma alone is real and that the body and the world are unreal are the seers of truth. The nature of Sat. 17th shloka. Avinashi tu tadvidhi ena sarvamidam tatam vinashamavyasya na kaschit kartumarhati. Substance. O Arjuna, know that Atma by which this whole universe is pervaded is indestructible. No one can cause the destruction of the imperishable. Commentary. Since everything, the moving and the non-moving objects of the world, is pervaded by the self, which is present in the heart of every individual, one should consider every object as the manifestation of the self and be full of love and kindness for all. He should not commit any sin, since Atma, the Lord, is present everywhere. Since nothing can cause the destruction of Atma, one should contemplate and strive to live in Atma without any kind of doubt or fear. Question. What is the nature of Atma? Answer. Atma pervades the whole universe. It is imperishable. No one can cause its destruction. The real is further explained in contrast with the unreal. 18th shloka. Antavanta ime deha nitya shoktaha sharirinaha anashino prameyasya tasmad yudhyasva bharata. Substance. These bodies, which belong to the real, imperishable, unknowable Atma, are said to be subject to end. Therefore, fight, O Arjuna. Commentary. Subject to end. These bodies are subject to death. You are not the body, you are Atma, the indweller, holding the body as a vehicle. So no one should depend on the perishable bodies. You should hold on to Atma till you obtain the consciousness of your identity with Atma and cut off the false identification with the body. Of the embodied means Atma is not far away. He is in and pervading the body, but completely free and uncontaminated by all the modifications of the physical and subtle bodies. Man should constantly cultivate his identity with Atma and reject the identity with the body, Deha Atma Buddhi, and remain as Atma. Therefore, fight means since Atma is imperishable and the bodies are subject to death now or hereafter, the Lord exhorts Arjuna to carry out his duty and fight the battle free from sorrow and fear. The Lord wants his disciple to act in the light of his knowledge of Atma and the perishable nature of material things. Question. What is the nature of the body? Answer. It is subject to dissolution and death. Question. What is Atma, the dweller of the body? Answer. It is real, imperishable and unknowable by the senses and the mind. Atma and its deathless nature is further explained. 19th Shloka. Ya enam vetti hantaram yaschainam manyate hatam ubhau tau na vijanito nayam hantina hanyate. Substance. He who thinks that Atma slays or he who thinks that Atma is slain, both of these do not know the truth. The Atma does not slay or is slain. First point. Since Atma does not slay, it follows that Atma does not perform any action. It is actionless. It does not do anything, nor does it prompt anything to do. The sense of action and the feeling of activity belong to Buddhi only and do not touch Atma, which is beyond Buddhi. He is an ignorant man who ascribes action to Atma. Secondly, Atma is imperishable and so it cannot be slain. It is eternal and unchanging. Therefore, the spiritual aspirant should persistently contemplate that he is the immortal Atma, the witness of the physical and subtle bodies, the ever pure and perfect. Question. What is the nature of Atma? Answer. It is free from all action. It does not slay nor is it slain. The Lord explains how Atma is immortal. 20th Sloka. Na jayate mriyate va kadachid nayam bhutva bhavita vana bhuyaha ajo nityah shashvatoyam purano na hanyate hanyamane sharire. Substance. Atma is not born, nor does it ever die. After having been, it does not cease to be. Unborn, eternal, changeless, and ancient. It is not killed when the body is destroyed. Commentary. In the Katha Upanishad, there is a verse similar to this. This shows clearly that Gita is the essence of the Upanishads. Though the body is destroyed, yet the all-pervading Atma never dies. It shows that Atma remains only as a witness to the modifications of the body like birth, youth, death, and of the mind in the form of pain and pleasure. The disturbance of the storm clouds does not affect the sun or the sky through which they pass. Therefore, man should not identify himself with the foul, perishable body and the ever functioning mind, but should hold on to his identity with the self. Supreme joy and courage are realized by the wise who are one with Atma. The fear of death is at once driven off by the knowledge that he is the immortal Atma. Question: what is the nature of Atma? Answer: it has no birth or death. It is eternal, firm, and immovable. It is the ancient one. It exists when the body dies.